Recession or not, okay, 2023 is going to be the year where we actually decide once and for all if Joe Biden is correct or if the textbook recession term is correct. Hopefully, Biden is correct, because I kind of hope that we don't get into a recession as well. But of course, we never know. Okay, so how, before we actually start off with everything, kind of just to let you guys know what a recession is. Textbook term is just 2 consecutive quarter of negative GDP. But how a recession actually affects all of us is like a loss of job, the loss of power in the currency, and yada yada yada. It kind of trickle down, everyone get affected, people just lose a lot of spending power, and the whole entire market just do not have as much money tumbling on the inside, and then everyone just becomes poorer in general. Recession happens a lot. Usually the cycle is in 10 years, but for us it's kind of slightly different, because the last recession we had was during the pandemic, which is 2020, and the one before that was in 2008. And because we were expecting the recession to hit in 2018, which it kind of did. Okay, business started to kind of shift down a little bit, but then afterwards the business kind of just continued roaring again until 2020 happened, and the pandemic hit, and it put everything to a full stop. Of course, when that full stop actually happened, we actually managed to kickstart the whole entire economy back by printing a lot of money. Okay, by printing this much money comes consequences. Now we are finally met with those consequences. We kicked the can down the road, and we finally met the big can at the end of the road. Okay, so 2023 is where we are going to be looking at how we can go around this whole entire recession. And I'm going to tell you how I am going to be investing in 2023. But before we continue, just want to say that this entire video is sponsored by Webull. Okay, so please head down to my link down below, click onto Webull, just invest, deposit $2,000 into the account, just do one buy trade, one option trade, and then just wait 30 days, okay? And then you are able to get up to $150. Free cash, okay? I mean, like, it's just free money at this point. Just do it, link down below. Okay, by the way, let's get back to a recession. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that, there are some people who already invested in the market. Some people have not invested in the market. Okay, for myself and along with a lot of people who actually watch my content, I'm pretty sure that you guys are invested in the market as well. But if for the odd bunch that have been watching my video and not have been investing into the market, here's a tip for you guys. Okay, I understand that investing into the market is kind of scary, especially during this sort of recessionary trend. Everything is dropping constantly on and on and on. There are some people who actually started investing in 2022 and they realized that the market is a sham. Okay, whatever money you put in is all going to go to zero. Okay, you invested in Tesla, you lost 60%. You invested into Amazon, you lost 50%. You invested into Apple, you lost 30%. You invested into ETF such as the SPY, you lost 19%. Okay, it is not easy to invest for the long run, but you have to continue to invest, because when we talk about how we average about 10% every single year, it's an average, okay? We're investing for the long run. We're going to be investing for the next 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, okay? And when you're investing for such a long period of time, when you kind of average them all out, every year is going to yield you about 10%. Which is why one bad year is not all that bad, because the thing is that with one bad year, chances are you're probably going to have 2 more good years for you to actually bring it back. Okay, but of course, when I do say something like this, we could also get 3 bad years and have 1 superbly good year to bring it all back. And that is why we cannot time the market. Okay, timing the market, I understand, because I like to time the market. Okay, I'm not saying that I'm like this genius with this crystal ball that I can time the market, but I do like to try my best to time the market. And I can tell you, in 2022, timing the market did me wonders and did me horrible results. Okay, I actually managed to kind of lower down a lot of my cost average for a lot of the stocks that I'm actually invested in 2022. But at the same time, I kind of missed the bull run on a lot of stocks as well. Okay, so timing the market does comes with its pros and cons, and I think I kind of met up with both of them. Okay, so I think at the end of the day, do not time the market, just kind of invest into good companies. Okay, this is what Warren Buffett always say. You much rather buy into a good company at a sussy price rather than buying a sussy company at a good price. Not verbatim. Okay, but you kind of want to get into good companies. You want to get into Apple. Okay, you want to get into Alphabet. Okay, companies that you use, companies that you know are very well successful. They have high capital and they have low debt. You want to find these kind of companies, and I'm pretty sure you are able to find them. Okay, they're all over the place. And even if you do not know how to do so, invest in the indexes. Okay, and something I actually told one of my friends. He invests into the S&P every single month. Okay, very proud of him. Invest into the S&P every single month. But the thing is, his entire portfolio is only in the S&P 500. Okay, so something that I thought that I should also preface to all of you guys, which is diversifying. I think 2022 probably taught us a lot about the need to diversify. Okay, think about it this way. People who are in crypto got absolutely destroyed in 2022. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're in Bitcoin, if you're in Ethereum, even if you have money in exchanges in general, destroyed. Everything destroyed. Even for myself. Okay, I was one of the lucky few who were able to actually get out of crypto unscathed. I was able to make a little, very, very small little profit. I'm happy with it. But there are a lot of people who lost a lot of money, lost life savings, lost their entire portfolio to crypto. And a lot of these people had it 100%, 100% of their entire portfolio into cryptocurrency. Some of them have 100% of their portfolio into bad coins that yield them bad results, and some of them were just rug pull projects. Okay, so I think 2023, let's not get into get rich quick scheme. Okay, let's look at good companies and invest into good companies. Okay, but of course, like I said before, diversifying is also still very, very important. Okay, even if you're going to be all in into Apple, I'm still not going to be a big fan of that as well. Because what if you all in into Apple and then someone managed to disrupt Apple? As hard to believe as that is, it's possible. Okay, maybe in the next 5 years, next 10 years, someone comes out to disrupt Apple. And when that happens, if all your eggs is in the basket of Apple, you're gonna get destroyed. Okay, not exactly the best thing to do. And of course, similar thing. If in 2022, if all your eggs were in the basket called Tesla, I'm in a Tesla group right now, and I see people losing money every single day, and people are just crying about it. People are like losing momentum. People are losing their conviction to the stock. People are losing trust in Elon Musk. People are just selling. People do not want to buy anymore. People are just talking about how bad the company is, things like that. Okay, and this once was a group chat that just sang praises about Elon Musk possibly being the next Jesus Christ, and people think that Tesla is this amazing stock. I do think that Tesla is a good stock, but not to the point where I think it's worth $1,000. Okay, it is worth $1,000, just not yet. Okay, they need to start to show us some performance, some numbers, some deliveries. They need to show us why they are considered a good company. And of course, as of now, I think that they're not there just yet. Okay, when Tesla reaches what Apple is able to do, I would comfortably put a lot more allocation into Tesla. But for now, I like to diversify around, okay? And for Tesla, I still have a holding of myself into Tesla. Not a lot, but I still have a holding in Tesla. Okay, which is why diversify a little bit, okay? 2023 is definitely going to be a year where you learn how to diversify. Okay, and of course, when we talk about diversifying, okay, one huge mistake that I actually made in 2021 and 2022 that I just managed to learn about it, which is not keeping enough cash. I was heavily invested into the market in 2021 and 2022, and clearly that kind of destroyed my entire foundation of things, and I lost a lot of money in the stocks market. Okay, and a lot of times people will say, cash is trash. Why are you keeping cash? Okay, especially when inflation was starting to kick up. Back then, inflation was at 4%, and people were screaming their head off. Oh no, inflation is going to go out of hand. People were worried. And I thought, cash is trash, and things like that. Even at a high side when inflation was at 9.1%, so be it. The SPY is still down like 19%. So, cash is not exactly trash. You might be losing 9%, but at the same time, everything else is losing 20, 30, 50, 60%, some even 90%. Okay, so cash might not exactly be trash. And also, just think about it this way. Okay, if the cash that you have is actually meant to be buying stocks, when the cash value goes down and stocks value go even more down, technically keeping cash is even better. It's kind of like investing in cash and then investing in cash using stocks effectively. Okay, so I thought that that's one big mistake that I actually committed in 2021 and 2022, which is why from 2023 onwards, hey man, we all learn from our mistakes. I am keeping a lot more cash right now. Right now, my cash, I'm trying to get all the way to 20% again. Of course, because I kind of have to keep on earning money from my own daily job for me to actually get more cash. And also, I'm also selling some stocks to ensure that I have more cash on the side, things like that. But yeah, I do need to ensure that I have more cash on the side. Cash is not trash. I would say cash is king, but cash is definitely not trash. Okay, and let's talk about inflation. I think in 2023, chances are we are probably going to see, I won't say the end of inflation, but it's possibly going to be a huge dip in inflation. Okay, hopefully by the end of 2023, we manage to see about a 4% inflation year over year. If we are able to do so, maybe bring it down to about 3.5% year over year. Of course, a lot of people do not see that as a possibility. Hey, one can hope, I guess. Okay, for inflation-wise, I'm still going to be coming out with expectation video on CPI. I'm going to be coming out with summary video on CPI because I feel that inflation is definitely going to be a huge thing for us to see all the way till 2024. I think once we actually get inflation down to about a 2% flat rate, maybe spike up to a 2.5%-ish. Once we actually hit those levels, inflation shouldn't be that big of an issue for us to really keep a look on, and I can actually cover other news when the time actually comes. But yeah, I thought that inflation is still going to be a huge topic for us to actually talk about in 2023. But yeah, investing in 2023 is not going to be, a rose-tinted glass sort of thing. Okay, don't just watch people who are earning a lot of money from investing and such. Also look at people who are losing money from investing. Investing is not going to be that easy. You are not going to put $1,000 and get $2,000 in the next month. Okay, it's not as easy as that. If you want to do that, just go to the casino and just bet it on black. Okay, you have a better chance doing that. I don't know. Not financial advice. But yeah, I think investing in 2023 definitely going to be hard. And I hope that you guys are also investing alongside with me and, kind of learning alongside with me as well. Yeah, so I'm not sure when you guys are going to be watching this video, honestly speaking, because chances are I'm either going to be in South Korea, Jeju Island, or I'm going to be in Penang, Malaysia. I'm going to be enjoying my holiday with my family during this Chinese New Year. So, yeah, anyway, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And please remember, just sign up to Webull using my link down below. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys, bye.